Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for June. There is a paradox in many Taurans' attitudes. On one hand, you can really appreciate what's very natural, for example, freshly dug vegetables. But another part of you can often enjoy a little bit of luxury too. And this side of you, or either side of these elements, can be to the fore as this month begins. If you are looking to buy something, it may well have an electrical or digital kind of feel to it, especially with Venus moving on the 3rd, your ruler, into your sector of communications. Now this is going to give your personal expression even more alluringness, but you also need to be aware that Mars is going to be squaring up with Neptune from the 5th through to the 12th. This is a very tricky angle. It could be that you're going to discuss a financial issue with a friend, or come into contact with someone who has a very different set of values to you, and it may be very difficult to marry what you want from the situation to what they want. And part of the problem could be that you can't get to the bottom of what they really feel. Some real deception can be washing around. And also, Mercury is going to be going face to face from the 5th to the 10th with Pluto. Now, Pluto may be reclassified by some as not being a planet, but believe me, its influence is completely undiminished. It's a very potent force, and it's about transformation. It's about power itself. And you may find yourself having a debate across the 5th through to the 10th that's very intense, and you may encounter someone who believes in something just as powerfully as you do, and you may lock horns. But also, with Venus moving, that too is going to be going face to face with Pluto in week 2. But this is a little bit different because someone could use quite a lot of charm in order to try to get you on their side. So if it comes to any kind of contractual issues, you really need to keep your wits about you. And when it comes to your sex life, if you do meet someone who makes your pulse race quickly, then it may be better to try to slow things down and get to know them in a little bit more of a gradual way. If you dive in, this could be a quick burning relationship which could leave you feeling mightily hurt if it goes wrong. Now there is a wonderful new moon on the 8th which suggests that your financial issue can have some kind of bounce factor forwards in a positive way for you. But the emphasis does shift in the back end of this month. On the 21st, the Sun moves into the speediest part of your scope, and your desire to be mentally engaged is going to step up. If you already love doing crosswords, puzzles and Sudoku, well, you're going to find yourself doing these things even more. If you tend to be a little bit easier going, then you may find yourself having a little bit more desire and curiosity to find out some facts. There is, however, a full moon which occurs on the 23rd, and this full moon suggests you need to keep your wits about you because the information that you receive from someone may be slightly misleading, and it could be around a relationship issue as well, and it could be linked to long-term finances, so just keep that in mind. However, Jupiter moves, and it moves into an absolutely fantastic location for you on the 26th. This is going to support your efforts over the next year. If you're somebody who has always had a little bit of a desire to publish, start your own blog, or if you're already involved in such digital activities, then this can be a very positive time. And the way you communicate, learn ideas, exchange them with other people can be a very expansive part of your situation in the next 12 months. Now Venus moves towards the end of this month, suggesting that you could have the desire, just as June comes to the close, to have some kind of family gathering or to play host to your favourite friends, redecorate. But also the Sun is going to be going opposite Pluto too. And once more you can find yourself in a situation where you're having to stand up for your ideals towards someone else who may resist them, or someone may try to force their point of view on you. So just be conscious of this as this month comes to a close. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.